Welcome guys, and thank you for choosing my channel. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the Pisces collective and not one-on-one reading. Also, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Please do refer to the disclaimer in the description of the video, where you can also find the decks used for the reading. Okay, I'll start with pulling 3 oracle cards which will represent your 3 main themes. Okay, so current energies, what's coming, what's next, the bigger picture. And for each theme, I'll pull 4 tarot cards to clarify. Wow, a lot of major arcana cards. And the 4th one is your challenge. Now, it's gonna be a big week, big topics you're gonna deal with. Now, let's see. Current energies. Sage, be devoted and committed. Okay. Let's see why you have to be devoted and committed. So, what I would say here is, looking at your tarot cards, which are supposed to clarify your main theme, you have the 9 of Swords in upright as your challenge, okay? And then you have the Moon in reverse, which is a major arcana and rules all over the other ones. But here you have the 10 of Pentacles upright with the 4 of Wands in upright. Beautiful cards. So, if I start with the 9 of Swords in upright as your challenge, the 9 of Swords is where all your worries, anxieties, stress has gone overboard, you know. It has gone overboard because you're not able to close your eyes and sleep, to rest. Rest is needed for the body to recover. So there is so much fear that runs through your system here with the Moon in reverse. You are unable to transform the fears currently that lives within you. And the way I see it with the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, it all starts with you having the 10 of Wands. And now the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. And now probably fearing of losing it. You have it that good that you fear losing that. Because you arrived at a beautiful destination, the four of Wands. The 4 of Wands is after the 3 of Wands, where you stood on the shore and you contemplated, you know, you took a step, okay. With the 3 of Wands, you took a step to embark on the ship and sail those choppy waters, you know. And you arrived at the 4 of Wands. It's all about celebration, reaching a destination, achieving a milestone, which brought you an enormous abundance. With the 10 of Wands, I continue to say 10 of Wands. And if I continue to say 10 of Wands, you know, under that Moon in reverse, there is a 10 of Wands probably which you need to let go. There is something heavy that you carry with yourself. Maybe you struggle a lot to come to this point and to the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, and you need to let go of it. You need to let go of everything that, yeah, you came across too on the way to that 10 of Pentacles. You need to let, yeah, you really need to let go of those 10 of Wands. And I'm sorry, I know there is no 10 of Wands card in this, but I keep saying this keeps coming as a 10 of Wands. So there is something in between. There's something that muddies the water. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the Nine of Swords as your challenge. So despite the success and comfort that you experience in your life, there are fears. And like I said, they might be fed because you fear of losing what you have really worked really hard to get. But the root cause could be the Ten of Wands. Maybe you connect with all these hard times and you almost cannot believe it, that it is possible to remain for longer here. But it says be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed to a different way of looking at things. Be devoted to letting go of fear. Commit yourself to work on the Nine of Swords and the Moon in reverse. Let go of that, because, okay, you know, with life, life works in cycles. It is inevitable that you're here. You need to become comfortable with the thought that indeed everything runs in cycles. Enjoy to the fullest, be grateful every day of what you have achieved, of what you have in life, okay? Because, you know, with every success there comes a point where it starts to even out, and then it goes a little bit down, and then you do something different, you change, and then it goes up again. It's so is the nature of life. It goes in cycles. You have 4 seasons. In some you just have only one. You could be here, but you need to be you really need to have indeed devoted and committed way of thinking of what is possible. Okay? If you believe it is possible, maybe you can always have that. It is all possible, really. Okay, so in what's coming, what's next? Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Okay, interesting. And then you have the Hangman in reverse. So as your challenge, so there is a blockage in the way you look at the world. You are, you know, he hang himself to see how things are gonna look upside down. But because it's in reverse, somehow maybe too much blood went into the head and you don't see anything. But for whichever which way, you're unable to see. So because you're unable to see, you need to take time to reflect. You need to take time to introspect. So it's almost like a hermit mode. It's almost like you jump from hermit to hangman. You just skip the hermit mode. You need to go through the hermit mode. And you need to understand that you create your own reality. So take a step back and look around you. Look what you're creating. That is your cue. Look how you feel as well. Because you have the temperance in reverse. The temperance in reverse is you not being able to balance your emotions. With life, you really need to stay balanced. Otherwise, yeah, a lot of things are not going to go the way you want them. So you need to work. You need to work on balancing your emotions, and that is going to happen when you take time to reflect and understand really truly that you create your own reality by the way you think and the way you conduct yourself. And you have the Fool in upright with the High Priestess in upright. So it might be that in this week of 12 to 18, for which the reading is meant for, you might be required to take a leap of faith in something, because the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith. It's always drawn here, coming to the edge of the cliff, and maybe there is another little cliff down, but you don't see it. There is this, you know, mystery. If he just take a step out of the cliff, is he going to fall? Or, yeah, you just jump a little bit lower and continue his, it's just having faith, you know, and with having faith, it's all connecting to having intuition, and this is where the High Priestess comes in. She walks in between two worlds, you know. She can see through the veil. She is very tuned in with that energy that creates worlds. So she lives in the spiritual and into the physical. She draws information from those two. They have the black and the white, spiritual, physical. So use your intuition when you take a leap of faith in that week for something. And it is compulsory that you stay balanced in your emotions. But it's only going to happen when you take time to reflect. Understand that you're not seeing it at the moment. You're not seeing it because you haven't taken the time to introspect, to think. All will come with balance here. Okay? And then you have the bigger picture, traveler, move in a new direction. There you go. Take a leap of faith. Use your intuition. Balance your emotion and move into a new direction. So let's see what your cards are saying. Okay, there is some resistance. If I look at your tarot cards, there is a resistance to, because this is the bigger picture, it's overarching energies. So you can say that that leap of faith, it might involve into you taking a new direction. Take a leap of faith to go into a new direction. A new direction, it could be traveling for work, could be traveling for enlightenment, could be traveling for whatever. It could be a relocation, but it is involving, because it says traveler, it involves movement into wherever, into places where you have to experience new things, where inevitably you will be challenged. But like I said, that move into a new direction requires a leap of faith with the Fool in upright and intuition. You need to continue working on the background, but you have to keep doing the work here. Here with the Nine of Swords, the Moon in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse, okay? And what I see here, you have the Tower in reverse, okay? So the Tower in reverse is, for me, the point beyond return. The energy has grew so strong that you've been wishing for something, but kind of postponing, not doing it, just waiting maybe for the right moment when you have enough energy to do that change. Well, with the Tower, it's going to happen. There is no waiting anymore, okay? Life is going to make you do certain things. So resist it or not resist it, your challenge is not to resist that, okay? Maybe it is something, you know, maybe you've been wanting to relocate, to work in a different place, country, town, whatever. Maybe you wanted to do that travel to explore your limitations, inner limitations, or something like this. but you never really dared. Well, the time has come. If you resist it, it's only going to be more difficult for you. It is what I'm saying. And inevitably going in a new direction might give you a sense of instability with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The fours are about foundation, the number 4, but the Pentacles are also about foundation. They are very heavy energy, very stable energy. So with this, some feelings of fears might come in. And then you have the Ace of Swords in upright, oh sorry, in reverse, with the Justice in upright. What I'm getting is with the Justice, if you've been wanting justice in the way life has been for you, it will come with that new direction. It might feel a little bit, like I said, like your foundation is challenged, you know, with discomfort. With everything new, there is a level of discomfort because it's unknown. We humans fear a lot the unknown. And that's why a lot of good things like the Ace of Swords, like a victorious thought that it's offered by life, universe, God, whatever your belief system is, we're very creative in totally killing that from the get-go. So please, it seems it is time. It's going to serve you if you are to move in a new direction. A new direction, it could also not only be about physical travel, relocation, work, whatever. It can also be traveling the depths of your own being, like here, the Mirror Guardian, here with Hangman in reverse. That is also a new direction, which can also get you out of your comfort zone. It can feel like the Four of Pentacles in reverse. But whichever which way that direction is, either in the physical or in the mental, it will give you a sense of justice, okay? But it will entail a certain level of discomfort. And it starts with that Ace of Swords, which is in reverse. It will be up to you to keep it in reverse or turn it upright. By the way, you're going to act on the other cards here in the reading. So, up to you. If you don't take that new direction, probably there will be different directions that will come your way. Like I said, everything is a cycle. So, but then might take really long till you get to the point where you want to be. So there is no right or wrong, guys. It never is. Okay, the same things for different people can mean different things. So it is just try to make the best out of what you are creating. Having too much fears, anxieties does not serve you, you know. Being unbalanced in your emotions, it is not okay. Build more upon the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Great cards, okay? Also here, with a Fool, you know, it seems that taking that leap of faith is, with trusting your intuition, is going to give you new insights, new experiences, like with a traveler. You're going to get that feeling of justice as well that maybe you've been longing to. But everything comes to an expense, right? You move to a new direction, and uncertainty takes over. But the bigger the risk, the bigger the rewards, they say. So in the end, it's up to you. I can just offer an alternative based on what the cards are saying and my personal interpretation, and you decide what you do with it. But the only thing I say is try to spin a bit more positive than negative. Get in touch with those things that give you pleasure and joy in life, and be grateful for what is currently in your, I already said it here, you have current energies, you have a lot to be happy for. So keep connecting to that feeling and the rest will come by itself almost. Okay? Alright guys, this completes the reading. If you connected with the reading, please give it a thumbs up, but most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe. And for the rest, as always, I wish you great fun creating and experiencing your own reality. Until next time, thank you.